Well, welcome into the post-game show after Game 2 here from the John Boy Media Warehouse. It's Floorball, baby, and what a game we just saw between We Got Ice and McFlurry Power. Really one of those matchups coming into today that we thought was going to be one of the better ones, and it lived up to the hype for sure. Lots of competitiveness, lots of juices flowing. So let's go ahead, get you down to the booth to Rosie and Pavel, see what their thoughts were.
Well, tremendous energy inside the building for this game. I mean, that was as fun a second period as you will see out here, right?
Oh, yeah. That was high energy. I didn't know they were going to be sprinting that hard, but they clearly wanted it.
So what'd you think? K-Mac faced a ton of shots there in the third. They were complacent, and they said offense doesn't matter. They only put one shot on goal, and it really all came down to him.
Yeah, hey, they just let him get pelted, and he held his own, and if that's the way they want to play, it's going to be tough as you go throughout this tournament. But, hey, work today.
Hey, listen, whenever you wear the word beast on your piece, you better live up to it.
13
and he
years
did.
Old.
He certainly did. Our star of the game is standing by with Kelsey Wingert.
K-Mac, the goalie, the star of the game. Just tell me how you felt in the net there. Your first, was this your first time in the net for Floorball?
Yeah, first time net for Floorball. Felt good, a little weird, a little different being on the knees. Knees are burning a little bit, not gonna lie, but we'll be all right. Kind of got the hang of it a little bit there. Rough second period, but we'll be all right, and looking forward to getting going in the tournament.
I think We Got Ice is one of the favorites coming in here. Reagan Rust is an incredible hockey player. How big is this for you guys to get a win in this game?
Yeah, no, it's a huge win. We've had a group chat for about a week and a half now. We've had team camaraderie building. We feel we're the favorites. We know We Got Ice is probably the favorite on paper, but we don't think anyone here is going to touch us. None of us have played together before, and we just came out and played a hell of a game. And we're just going to improve and keep getting better.
Game 2 highlights are here. We've got We Got Ice versus McFlurry Power, and this game was lit. Nick Bowins gets the party started not even a minute in. He scores on Jack with a wicked backhand. McFlurry Power takes the lead 1-0 in the second period is when things heat up. We see McFlurry Power use their Pavel play for the first time, and Pavel gets his first goal of the tournament. McFlurry Power is up 2-0, but We Got Ice is not out of this yet. Reagan Rust snipe shot. They get on the board. We Got Ice is down 1. Just moments later, Chelsea gets the ball, and she's like, hold on, I kind of want to get in on this action, and scores another one for McFlurry Power, 3-1, and the ladies are showing out. We love to see it. Once again, We Got Ice fights back. Enzo with his signature sprint gets that ball down and makes the score 3-2. This game was crazy exciting. This is when things get interesting. It's the end of this game because Jack Doyle seemed like he couldn't make up his mind. Am I goalie? Am I another player? Am I gonna grab my stick? Am I not gonna grab my stick? He even gets a shot with 15 seconds left into goal. Doesn't go in. We Got Ice ends up falling to McFlurry Power 3-2, but we want to hear from We Got Ice on what was going through Jack Doyle's head.
First time we've seen a goalie leave the net, final 30 seconds there. What was the
awesome
strategy for you guys?
I hit the goalie.
Yeah, dude, you had
And that went in.
Honestly, it was me and you up top, and I was like, please shoot this ball.
The
Because
ball
if you
trickled to
scored
me.
the goal, I would have gone crazy.
I missed by like this much, like half a starfish.
Good way to
You
measure
can't
stuff.
figure your save either. He started to leave, and then all of a
Oh, yeah,
sudden
you got
she
back
starts
in
coming
there.
down
Oh,
1-on-0,
yeah.
and he throws the stick
Oh,
and
yeah.
jumps in, makes that
I
diving
thought they
save.
were gonna go here. I went there. I was spread out like a starfish.
Dude, I love this team's energy, though. Either way, it's good.
We didn't have much of a game plan. First time the group's been together. We got a team group chat. We've been talking, setting things up, getting the team camaraderie going. But as far as the gameplay goes, we had no plans today. We were just going out there, seeing how we did, and we were going to put a game plan together based on today's game. We're too good, so whatever, doesn't matter. We don't need to make one now. My plan was to pass it to the good players, everyone else, and he did very good.
We're still really good. I think we're all new, first time meeting each other, me, Reagan, and D. So, had to figure out the rhythm. Also, the cardio is so crazy, dude. I'm exhausted. I do a lot of running, so I think I'm in, fine shape, and I am the most tired I've ever been. But, yeah, I think it went good.
Going forward strategy-wise, what are you guys taking from this game that you want to take into your next game?
Do the same goddamn thing.
Score more goals than the other team.
Vibes still seem to be high, even though you guys lost. That kind of sucks, but how confident are you guys going forward?
I think I played like shit, to be honest. I think I missed, 7
We're a confident
shots.
team.
We
are very confident. Reagan, you hit 4 posts that game, just buzzing around. So I think we'll be fine.
We Got Ice vibes were much higher just here in the press conference room. Do you think that that's an issue in the team chemistry for you guys?
I think we left it all out there, and they didn't, and maybe that's why we got the dub.
I'm asking about team chemistry.
Oh, our team chemistry is greater. No, not worried because their team chemistry did not work.
Yeah, they weren't passing it.
They lost.
So a lot to live up for after game 2. We've seen 2 really good matchups here already early in this floorball tournament, but we wouldn't be able to be here at this floorball tournament without our friends at Shady Rays. We tell you about them all the time, and obviously because we're all always wearing the sunglasses. This is a company that's going to offer you premium shades. They're not going to break the bank, and you know what we love to tell you guys about, that if you buy them, if you break them, they're going to replace them for free. That's absolutely insane. So make sure you guys go to shadyrays.com, use the code FLOORBALL. That'll get you $25 off each pair, including our custom JM shades. Alrighty, 3-2, McFlurry Power takes game 2, but now it's time for game 3. So let's get you down to the floor and hear from Paxton Elrod as we get you guys ready to go for Love Yas and Woogas. Yeah.
Thanks, Kels. Game 3 is about to begin. We've got Woogas and Love Yas. We've never seen Woogas before. This is a new team in the floorball tournament and in the warehouse, but Love Yas we're pretty familiar with. We got to talk to both teams beforehand, and they had some very interesting things to say. New Jersey color.
Yeah, I mean, we went back to the pink. I think it was a long time coming. Last time we were wearing orange and purple, and we just got ripped in the comments, and rightfully so. So we've heard you, we've listened, and now we're back with the pink. And I got to tell you, Paxton, I feel off the charts. I really do. The warehouse looks brand new. There's just something in the air tonight, and it's going to be fun.
I was asking how you guys are going to win.
Oh, have you seen Corwin?
No.
Yeah, Corwin is this beautiful Canadian creature that came down to help us win this tournament. We're going to be paired up front. And I don't think that's really going to be stoppable, especially from Love Yas. We're not really worried about Love Yas. This is kind of like our tester, feeler game. We can try a few things.
I was called up a week ago. I'm helping my friend out, Sam, best friend from college. I've played field hockey since the 8th grade, so I am ready to go. My team has welcomed me. I'm feeling the love. So I'm ready.
Well, I feel like that's just bulletin board material for them. We're saying it's going to be easy. I think I'm going to be the worst one out there. I already hit someone with the ball when I was aiming for the net, so I think it's going to be harder than we think.
Now it's time for my favorite segment. Jolly, take it away.
Thanks for kicking it over to the Olive Pit. We've got the Love Yas versus the Woogas, 2 teams that you might not know a ton about. Obviously on the Love Yas, it's going to be Nikki Cass and Dalton Feely. Both of them looking for a little bit of redemption. If you remember in the last floorball tournament, both were members of Forgotten Rotten. Dalton told me he has nightmares about Sam Taski's hat trick that ultimately eliminated them from play. But Dalton, on the other hand, has been pretty improved at goalie, and I'm looking for him to have a decent showing in his first game. I need Nikki Cass to bring some of that offense today. He had just 1 goal in the last tournament in 4 games played, 12 shots total, and no assists. So I'm looking for him to spread the ball around to his new teammates and hopefully find a little bit more accuracy when he's going towards the net. And then on the other side of the field, we have the Woogas, who you might not know a lot about. There are 2 familiar faces, though. One of them being Luke O'Brien, who won the first ball and play tournament and is back. He took the most shots by far of any player in the last tournament in terms of games played as well. And his 8 goals led the tournament. His team had 9 total, and he had 8 of them. JM Office was certainly reliant on Luke O'Brien. In the goal for that team was Lucas Diversa, and he's looking to redeem himself a lot as well. He allowed 15 goals on 41 shots, good for a 63.4 save rate, which is not good. In fact, it was the worst among all goalies. I'm hoping that Lucas and Lucas can really redeem themselves in this tournament and have a better showing than they did for JM Office. We'll see.
Hey, 99, Nikki Cass.
What's up, Joseph?
You just seen a couple of games here. You got your game coming up. Strategy-wise, you got anything out there for this game?
I'm gonna stick to Luke like a fly on a piece of shit.
Okay.
Limit his touches, and then we're just gonna outwork, and we need a lot of shots on the goal.
Anything for your team to conserve any energy?
We're gonna take it all right, like kind of 75% in the first period.
Sounds good, man.
Second and third, we're gonna go off.
I love that.
I love you.
Let's go.
The Vibe Cam. Love it. You can hire him for bar mitzvahs and birthday parties as well. All right, so let's focus on this game. It's a little weird because we don't know anything about Woogas. Love Yas, it's all about Nikki Cass and his squad, and Nikki's trying to make an impression because last year he scored 1 frickin' goal. 1 frickin' goal when he was teamed with Plouffe and Ben DiNucci on Forgotten Rotten. I think he was I think he was a little embarrassed, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's going to eat away at him, and no assist to boot. You know, when you got a frame like that, you got to perform. And I don't know if the big body is going to be that much of an advantage in a non-contact sport like floorball. So, hey, we'll see.
By the way, I just love it when you say something like boot or a boot.
Yeah, thanks. I don't hear it. I am Canadian. Americans always call me out on it. But
so I'm not calling you out. Well, I guess I am. I am. But I have an American accent to you, right?
Yeah, no, I don't notice it too much, though. But people always point out my Canadian. I say words like house and stuff like that. Yeah, see? I don't even hear it, dude. I don't know I got an accent. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get rid of that thing by the time. No, I want you to keep it. It's character.
Part
I love
of who I am.
Okay, so give me a prediction. Who do you like? Do you like Lovias in this one or Wooga?
Oh, you got to go with the Woogas, dude. They're dialed. They got a couple of hockey players. I was watching them warm up. They definitely just look more comfortable. They got great athletes on the team running with the ball. I think Lovias are going to have a tough time amounting offense. They're a little bit more standstill-ish, so we'll see.
I am worried about Sales Lucas Diversa between the pipes. Last year he had the lowest save percentage of any goalie during the regular season. It was not pretty. So I don't care about Wooga's offense if he can't stop it. But with all that being said, Luke O'Brien was awesome last year in this tournament. I believe in that kid. I think I, too, am going to take the Woogas. Paxton, Elrod, who do you have?
I really want to go Lovias. I love Nikki. I love Dalton. And we got 2 new players on that team. But Luke O'Brien's really good. Don't tell him I said that, but Luke O'Brien's really good. So I got to go Woogas.
So we all got to do the Wooga. Yeah. I remember last year I got Wooga'd by Jake when we were watching the playoffs together when the Yankees and Guardians were going at it. He Wooga'd me.
What is a Wooga?
It's just a little thing that he does.
Oh, all right.
It was weird.
I think so.
What are you doing?
I think so, Jake.
Are you wooga-wooging?
Wooga. I am 2 for 3 with 2 home runs.
Let's
on
go! Wooga. Jake! Good wooging. Wooga.
I had to go see my therapist afterward. It wasn't a whole lot of fun. What will be a whole lot of fun is game number 3 of the regular season, Floorball 2023. For Pavel, for Paxton, I am Chris. We will see you later.